Boom. Let's get it. Let's get it. So guys, tonight's Monday Night Thrive is a very powerful topic because like I said, this is going to teach you not just how to win over the next 30 days. This is going to teach you how to win over the next 3 years in this industry. And in order to win over the next 3 years, you have to know the seasons that you're going to go through in this business and how to properly master them. See, some people know the seasons in this business, right? Maybe you've been around the team in the industry for a little bit and you know the seasons, but you don't know how to master each season yet. And that's what I'm going to talk about. See, this is very powerful stuff to learn because if you don't know how to master the seasons, then you don't know how to properly approach your business at each point during the year. Okay. And so I'm going to teach you guys the 4 seasons that you're going to go through in your business every single year and what to do during each of them. All right. So you should have your pen and paper out, right? I want to see everybody's cameras on and I want you guys to show me your pen and paper. I want to see who's serious about this business. I want to see who's serious about this business. If you're serious, I know Garrett's serious. Let's go. I see that pen and paper. Claudia's got it. Chase has got it. Bryce has got it. Let's go. I love it, guys. I love it. I'm excited for this. So here's what you need to understand. There's going to be 4 seasons in this business every single year. And if you don't approach them properly, then you're going to fall behind. Okay? You're going to fall behind. And here's why. All right. I'm going to tell you all 4 seasons right now. I'm going to tell you all 4 seasons that you're going to go through in this business. And after I tell you all 4 of them, then I'll go in depth into each of them. Okay? So the 4 seasons that you're going to go through in this business are season 1, January to May. And I like to call this season All Out Blitz. So you write that down. Season 1 is January to May. And that's All Out Blitz. All right. Season 2, it's June to August. We're in it right now. We're in season 2 right now. Create your support. That's what I call season 2. Season 2 is June to August. And this is where you create your support. Season 3, September to November. And I call this season Leaders Create Leaders. Season 3, September to November. Leaders Create Leaders. And then there's season 4, Thanksgiving to New Year's. Thanksgiving to New Year's. This is called separation season. So hopefully you guys got all 4 of those seasons down. All right. Season 1 is January to May, All Out Blitz. Season 2 is June to August, Create Your Support. Season 3 is September to November, Leaders Create Leaders. And then season 4 is Thanksgiving to New Year's, and that's called separation season. All right. And I'm going to go through all 4 of these seasons and what really you should be focusing on in each season, because you have to be able to adapt to your environment. If you don't know how to adapt to your environment, adapt to the world, adapt to the seasons in your business, then you're going to fail. Entrepreneurship and being a business owner, right? And excelling in the business world is all about adapting to your environment, adapting to your surroundings, right? And so here's what you need to do in season 1. The reason why season 1 is called Owl Out Blitz, okay? January to May is called Owl Out Blitz is because this is when everybody around the world does what? New Year's resolutions, right? They're receptive to ideas and other things that are going on, opportunities, right? They're very open because they have goals now. And what happens? You guys all know this. You know, we've talked about the law of attraction before. What happens when you start thinking about your goals and you start thinking about the life you want? You start to attract opportunity, the people, the places, the things into your life that you need in order to succeed. So now you've got the entire world on New Year's thinking about goals, thinking about the life that they want to live, the changes that they want to make, the person that they want to be. So law of attraction, they're just going to be more receptive. Their mind is going to be more receptive to opportunities. Okay. So that's one reason why January to May is huge. But here's the other reason. What does everybody get back in January to May? Their tax return, right? Everybody's got some extra money. Everybody's got some extra money. And so this becomes, I want you to understand, this season one, and you can write an asterisk next to it. Season one is the biggest season of the year. You can also see it's the longest, right? January to May. I mean, it takes up 5 full months. Okay, so this is a very long season. And that's why it's so important. This is the biggest, the longest, the most important season in your business, because if you don't utilize it properly, you're screwed, right? And so here's what needs to happen in this season one. You need to know your routine, right? I went live on Instagram yesterday and I talked a little bit about this, about having a routine every single day that you know you need to do, right? What are you doing when you wake up in the morning? Are you looking at your phone? Is that the first thing you're doing in the morning? Or are you meditating? Are you doing your gratitude? Are you reading? Are you dancing? Are you praying? Are you visualizing your goals? Right? What do you do when you first wake up? And then what does your day look like? Right? Do you sit on the couch and watch TV, or do you go to the gym? Do you go out and get McDonald's for lunch, or do you cook, chicken, vegetables, and have some water? Right? Are you ripping phone calls all night? Or are you going out to the bars? Right? What does your routine look like every single day? Because in this season, there's no time for distractions. I know a lot of people want to get distracted with all the shiny things that are going on in this world. There's a lot of stuff going on, right? Friends invite you to parties. You've got, sports events, and you've got all these other things, family functions, all of it that can pull you off the line. And here's what I'll tell you guys. I've sacrificed my birthday, my own birthday, for the last 7 years in this industry. Six years, my last 6 birthdays. I've been doing this business on my birthday every year for the last 6 years. And you know what I'm going to be doing this year on my birthday? I'm going to be in Dallas, Texas for SummerSlam. Getting to learn from the top $1 million traders and earners in this company, right? Sacrificing it again. Why? Because when you hit chairman, every day is your birthday. I can sacrifice it right now. Why? Because when I hit chairman, when you get to chairman 10, when you get to chairman 50, when you get to chairman 100, every day is your birthday. Every day you get to do whatever you want. So give up to go up right now, right? Give up and sacrifice. So in season one, know your routine. And this is, a lot of these things you can apply to all the seasons. I want you to understand that right now. I'm going to go through all these seasons, and you can literally apply everything to every single season. But I'm just telling you, in these seasons, this is what the most important thing is, so that you can capitalize on what you're supposed to be doing in that time frame. And so knowing your routine in season one is super important. Not getting distracted in season one is super important, because this is the longest, biggest, most important time in your business. This is where you can create a massive wave of momentum within your organization. This is when you can create a quantum leap in your organization. I've literally seen people skip ranks in this time period. I've watched them go rank up 2 or 3 times from January to May, because they utilized this season properly. It's happened to me. It's happened to multiple people. Okay. So know your routine and annihilate it every single day. Whatever you got to do. Okay. You guys know your distractions. The best thing I heard, I was listening to an audio yesterday by Ed Milet, and he said, you can't kill the enemy if you don't know the enemy. Write down what your distractions are. Write down what the enemy is. What is your biggest enemies? What is your biggest setback to hitting your goals, to building this business? What is it? Write it down. right? It may be something that's not even external. Maybe it's internal. Maybe it's your ego, right? Maybe it's your laziness. Maybe it's going out and drinking with your buddies. Maybe it's going out on the golf course too much. Maybe it's watching sports events too much, right? I love sports, guys. I love sports, but I'll be honest with you. In the last 6 to 7 years that I've been in this industry, I've given that up. This entire year, guys, I have not watched all of 2021. I have not watched a full sports game. I've maybe caught a quarter or the highlights or whatever it may be. I don't have time to sit down for 3 hours and watch a sporting event. Are you kidding me? Right? My mom's still working. My sister's still working. Right? My grandma just passed away today, and she didn't get to live the life that she wanted to live. And I'm going to sit down and watch a sports game for 3 hours? Right? You have to know the enemy, guys. Know what your distractions are. Know what your biggest setbacks are and write them down and put them in front of you. So you know when you start to do that, you also think about why you're doing this. You think about what is the mission at hand. I got to move the mission forward every single day, right? So season 1 is January to May. This is an all-out blitz. This is no distractions. This is know your routine. Know what you're doing from 7 a.m. From 7 a.m. to midnight. Every single hour, you should know what you're doing. Okay? You got to, people that are brand new entrepreneurs, you have to treat being an entrepreneur like a job until you can trust yourself to do what you're supposed to be doing. Right? Treat it like a job. No, I got to do this, and this all throughout the day. I got to get this done because that's a priority. That's what I need to do to get ahead. So know your routine from 7 a.m. to midnight every single day and annihilate that routine. Check everything off every single day. And here's what I'll tell you. A lot of people don't realize this in this business. What you do today, the work you put in today, will not show up in your business for 30 to 60 days. Write that down. What you do today, the work you put in today will not show up in your business for 30 to 60 days. So some of you have shown, 10 people this week or 20 people this week, or you've messaged, 100 or 200 people, in the last week or two. And you're like, man, I'm putting in the work. Nothing's happening, right? I'm prospecting. I'm meeting people. I'm going to my gym and getting new contacts. I'm reaching out to people that are in my middle school yearbook, my high school yearbook, my that I went to college with, that I've worked at all my jobs, my closest friends and family. I've reached out to them. I'm following up. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Why aren't the results there? One, what you focus on expands. If you focus on the results not being there, guess what? The results are going to keep not being there. But if you keep focusing on where you're going and the vision of what you want your life to look like, that's where you're going. Maintain focus on the vision, right? And so basically know that even though the results aren't here now, they're going to show up 30 to 60 days from now, right? I'm putting in the work now. What's the date? All right, 30 to 60 days. Let's see if it starts happening. I guarantee you guys, if you stay consistent, here's the biggest thing though, consistent effort. You can't put work in for a day and then take a day off. Put a work in for a day or put work in for 5 days, right? Monday through Friday, and then take the weekend off. You can't do that. The only way that you pick up momentum in your business, guys, is by applying pressure every single day for 30 to 60 days straight. And that's when the results will show up. But here's the biggest mistake people make. They put in the work for 30 to 60 days. The results start to come. And what do? They take their foot off the gas pedal. And even though their business is moving now, what happens 30 to 60 days from there? It starts to slow down. Why? Because 30 to 60 days ago, they took their foot off the gas pedal. You have to constantly be applying pressure and knowing what you're doing today is going to pay you 30 to 60 days from now, right? So that's season one, guys. Know your routine and annihilate that thing every day, and know your distractions and eliminate them every single day. Okay, that's season one. Season two, this is going to be a big one because this is what we're in right now, right? We're in season two right now. Season two is where you create your support. All right. I should have gotten my pen and paper before here it is. I wanted to kind of relate this actually to trading because it's a really good analogy to use. All right. So this business, I'm going to show you guys here in a second. This business looks like this. Look familiar? Right? You guys have probably looked at the charts before. This is what the charts look like. All right. This is what your business is going to look like too. So I want you guys to understand that in season one, this is what your business should be looking like. If your business isn't looking like this in season one, like a massive upward movement, then you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing on a daily basis, right? Because season one is capitalization time, right? Your business should be skyrocketing in season one. Everybody's does. The people that are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing every single day, their business is skyrocketing, okay? Now, here's what you need to do in season two, because season two looks a little bit like this. It's this period right here, okay? Some of you can call it a pullback. Some of you can call it, whatever you want to call it, all right? But season two is creating your support. Now, who knows what a support is? A support, right, in trading is a point where your business comes down to and it's hit that point multiple times and rejects, right? And so in this business during season two, which is June to August, during June to August, you need to create your support. Don't think that the world creates your support. No, you get to decide your support. And here's what I mean by this. You get to decide where this level of resistance is. You get to decide where this level of resistance is. Some people, I watch people work their ass off, right? And get a big upward trend. And then they disappear during season two, during the summer. Why? Because it's nice outside. There's things to do. Music festivals, parties. They want to go golf, whatever it is, right? And what happens is they let their business just continue to fall and fall and fall. And their support ends up being all the way down here. And then in the next season, what do they got to do? Go climb their way out of that hole. You get to decide your support. Look at your support could look like this, guys. You can come up here and guess what? Your support could be this. That could be your support. If you really want it to be, it could be that. Or it could be all the way, it could just stay right here. Or if you're really a go-getter, you can create a support even further up. Right? And so a lot of people mistake summer for pulling back, right? It's what you decide it to be. Summer, here are some very key points to winning in the summertime, okay? Number one, find a mentor to talk to every single day. Not every other day, not once a week, every freaking day. Because this season, this is where you're going to think that you're doing something wrong. My business isn't moving. I got to be doing something wrong, right? Let me switch up the system. Let me try something different, right? It's not working. Let me find a different mentor. Let me find a different team. Let me find a different company, right? There's people who have done it. There's people this summer that I watched do it. They went to a different company. They went to a different team. They tried to find a different mentor. Or they tried a completely different system. And you know what's going to happen to all those people? They're going to have to start over from all the way down here. They were right here, and they could have decided their support. They could have decided their support, but instead they decided to completely start from zero. So find a mentor. Find a legitimate, trustworthy mentor that has been in this business for a while and knows how to take you to the promised land, and call them every single day. I don't care if they get annoyed by you. I don't. There's people on this call right now. Jake Maldonado is a P2000 within my organization. That dude called me at least 7 times a day for like probably the first 8 weeks. Right? I mean, I almost, you can ask my fiance, I literally almost blocked his number. But here's the thing. He was putting people in the system. Why? Because he was talking to me so much. I was able to guide him through the process on how to get to the next level because he was talking to me so much. He's laughing in the chat because he knows it's true. Guys, you got to call your mentor. Find a mentor and call them every single day, especially in season 2, because this is where they're going to be able to keep you on track. They're going to be able to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, right? I call Joey Wilson, Chairman 100. He's on this call right now. I call him every single day. Last summer, ask him, what did I do? Called him every single day. Even when my business was at a standstill, I called him every day. And you know what he say to me? Bro, you're on the right track. Keep doing what you're doing. I know the back office isn't showing it, but just keep doing what you're doing. And what did I do? I kept doing what I was doing. And what happened when season 2 was over? Season 2 ended. I established my support, and I went and hit P5000 90 days later. Here's what you got to understand, guys. This season is going to test you. It's going to test everything that you have. And having a mentor to talk to every single day, and hell, even getting around them once or twice or 3 times a month. When Joey lived in Minneapolis, I was driving there every 4 to 5 weeks. It's a 5-hour drive from Milwaukee. I was driving there, staying at his place for 2 days. Just being around him, learning from him, growing with him, doing whatever I could to get the information that I needed, right? Now, I'm not saying go stay on your mentor's couch, because some of you are going to go call your upline P5000 or Chairman 10, like, yo, can I crash on your couch? No, don't do that. Right? I earned that mentorship, right? I promise you, the first 1.5 years I was in this business, Joey was not letting me crash on his couch. I had to earn that type of mentorship. I had to earn that level of respect. So go, if you're brand new in this business, whoever your direct upline is, right? Maybe it's a P600 or a P1000. Go hang out with them. Get around them. Because I guarantee you that P600 or P1000 has been talking to a P2000 or P5000, getting knowledge from them. And that P2 or P5 has been talking to a Chairman 10 or a Chairman 100, getting knowledge from them. It's always about getting that next level of mentorship. That's what's going to keep you level-headed and moving forward in season 2. So that's number 1, find a mentor. Number 2, find your key leaders and running partners and spend every waking second with them. Last summer, me and Matt Werner, who's another P2000 within my organization, me and Matt Werner literally lived together. Okay. We decided to move in together. He was running with this thing. I was running with this thing. Boom. We moved in together. Even though I had a kid, he was like, it's cool, bro. I'm just ready to run. Right. I don't care. Like, let's just run with this thing. And then we had a guy, Alex Diaz, join our team. Stud, absolute rock star. And he started crushing this business. He was living in, we make fun of him for it, but, he literally was living in a pretty bad situation in his mom's place, in pretty much the size of a closet. I mean, it was crazy. And so me and Werner, we were like, dude, grab your mattress, put your clothes in a garbage bag, and come over to our place. He dropped his mattress on the floor of our apartment, brought a garbage bag of clothes over, and stayed with me and Matt the entire summer. Right? Matt said facts. Alex said humble beginnings. Guys, and guess what we did? We ran together the entire summer. There was not a single second that we weren't together. Right? We spent every waking second together doing presentations, prospecting, walking to Quick Trip to get energy drinks, right? Literally everything, guys, everything we could, we did together. And not only did we build a cool relationship and brotherhood, but because we were just surrounded again, with each other's energy and excitement and commitment to this business, it kept us all focused on the task at hand. See, a lot of people, like I said in season 2, they question the system. They question the vision. Hold the vision strong in your head and stay committed to what you said you were going to do. And it becomes very easy to do that when you have a mentor keeping you level-headed and you have key leaders and running partners that you're spending every waking second with. I promise you guys, if you're spending 2 days away from the team, 2 days away from your mentor, you're gonna go downward. You're gonna go in a downward spiral. All of a sudden, you're gonna spend 4 days without your team and mentors. Then it's gonna be a week. Then it's gonna be a month. And all of a sudden, you're checked out, right? Every single day, you need to recommit to this business. And the way you do that is by committing to your mentors and committing to your running partners, all right? During this season, find your strengths and weaknesses and attack them. Whatever your strengths are, double down on them. Do your strengths, double what you normally do. And then whatever your weaknesses are, find any book, audio, or mentor that can help you turn that weakness into a strength during this season. And you'll come out of season 2 a brand new person. And not only that, you'll have established a high support. So by doing this, guys, by finding a mentor, finding your key leaders and running partners, and finding those strengths and weaknesses and attacking them, you're going to create a high support. And here's what I mean by that. February of last year, I'm going to take you guys back to just a little bit of a story, okay? February of last year. So we're talking about February of 2020, right before COVID hit. I had fallen back from P2000 all the way to P150. I let my whole organization basically just slip out of my hands. P2000 all the way down to P150. And I made the decision in March that I was going to take advantage of season 1, right? It was all out blitz season. I said, I got to get back on the grind, right? I got to take advantage of this, recommit to this thing. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing, which is why I wasn't winning. And I recommitted. I made that decision. And from March to May, like I said, biggest season in the year, I went from P150 back to P2000 in 60 days. And then what happened? Season 2 hit, right? Where I had to create my support. And so what happened all summer long? I was pushing over P2000, but that support was trying to pull me down under P2000. It was like 1 week P2, 1 week P1000, 1 week P2000, 1 week P1000. Like I kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I had to keep pushing that thing up to create my support. That's what I was doing every single week, every single day. I was doing what I needed to be doing. I was showing people, I was prospecting people because I was pushing that support up every single day. I wasn't letting that thing break the support. Because guess what? If I let it break the support, where was it going back to? Probably P150, because that was the next level of resistance that I let it go down to. So I knew I wasn't going to let that sucker break. And so all summer long, I created that support at P2000. And what ended up happening? The end of August came through and I was a platinum 2000. I pushed as hard as I freaking could all summer long. And we maintained that support. And then we got into season 3, right? And what happened in season 3 is you got September to November. And this is where leaders create leaders, right? This is where leaders create leaders, and you pretty much go on another blitz. All right. This is much shorter. It's only 90 days, September to November, right? It's only 90 days. And so this is another blitz. And basically, last summer I was able to hold that support at P2000 all summer. And so when this season 3 came along, I knew what I needed to do. I said, okay, I held P2000. The people that stuck around are my strong ones, right? Because here's what happens in season 2. In season 2, it's the summer, but it gets very cold. It gets very cold. And as you guys know, you've heard me say it time and time again, you got to stick around the campfire, right? You got to stick around the campfire in this business. Because if you stick around the campfire long enough, what starts to happen? You light on fire. Your business lights up. You get hot. But if you step away from the campfire, you get cold. You got to think of this world, right? This world is a mean, cold, cruel world. It can be that way. It can pull you down. Life can pull you down. And you know where it's hot, you know where it's warm, you know where it's toasty? Our team, right? Right here, this campfire, it stays hot. And if you stay around it long enough, you'll get hot. But here's what happens in the summer. People are around the campfire, right? We're around the campfire together. And all of a sudden, oh, there's a party. Somebody takes a step back and they get a little cold. So like, oh, maybe let me get back into the campfire, right? But then there's another party. Oh, there's another party. Oh, let me step even further away. And now they're cold. So they're starting to freeze. And they maybe claw their way back to the campfire and they get hot again. But then it's like, oh, party. Oh, sporting event. Oh, another party. And now they're so far away, all of a sudden, boom, they froze. They froze and they can't get back. They can't get back to the campfire. And what happened was you weeded out the weak. During season 2, you weeded out the weak and the strong stayed around the campfire. And so in season 3, what I knew I had to do in season 3 was the strong that were left, these were my leaders. These were my leaders that I knew were going to stick around with me for a long time. And I needed to grow myself so that I could grow my leaders. So in season 3, you're on another blitz. You got to know your routine and annihilate that routine every single day. But this is where you need to constantly be growing yourself. Because if you're not growing yourself as a leader, you're not going to be able to pour into your leaders, right? That stuck around for you. Your leaders stuck around because they saw the value in this opportunity. They saw the value in this thing and winning with this thing. And so you need to step up as a leader and make sure that you are growing yourself every single day. You're reading the books, you're listening to the audios, you're on these mentorship calls. You're doing what it takes to win so that you can pour back into your team, right? I want you guys to know something right here. Your organization will rarely outgrow you. Your organization will rarely outgrow you. And if somebody does, right? If somebody does outgrow you, it's because they saw that you weren't growing yourself and they knew they needed to go a different path and do it without you. And there's very few people that are like that. Most people are always looking to the leader, always looking to the leader. And that's a good thing, right? You need the mentorship. Don't think that you can do this by yourself if you've never done this before, right? There's people that do come into this business though, and have had network marketing experience, have done this before, and they have a higher growth level than their mentor, than their leader. And guess what? They say, see you, dude, I'm out. That's a very rare occasion. Okay, that's a 1%. 99% of the time, guys, I want you to understand this. Your business, your organization, your team will only grow as far as you do. They will only grow as far as you do. Which means if you stop reading the books, if you stop listening to the audios, if you stop finding information that helps you grow as an individual, you stop getting to that next level, you stop ranking up, what's going to happen in your organization? Same exact thing. So in season 3, you need to double down on learning while the momentum kicks in. I tell my team all day long, I say all summer, create your support, create your support, create your support. And I say, watch what happens after Labor Day, right? Watch what happens after Labor Day. And every year, right after Labor Day, boom, business takes off. And as your business is taking off, don't forget to continue to grow yourself. People get so busy in the trench work that they forget to get up early, right? They're like, oh, my business is growing. Let me sleep in until 9 a.m., right? I don't need to do my gratitude. I don't need to do my reading. Right? I don't need to thank God. I don't need to get on this mentorship call. I already know. Best thing I heard 5 years ago when I first got, into this industry, it was in my first couple of years. I was at a big event with 10,000 people. Top $1 million got on stage. He said, rich people continually grow, and poor people think that they already know. Rich people continually grow, and poor people think they already know. See, poor people, or people that have made it and become broke again, are the people that think because they had a little bit of success that they know it all, that they don't need to grow anymore. I'm always in student mode, guys. I know there's so much left I have to learn. You think Platinum 5,000 is the end goal? You think 5K a month is the end goal? Hell no, right? There's levels to this, guys. There's people making 25K a month. There's people making 100K a month. There's people making $850,000 a month. There's people making $1.5 million a month in this company. I'm not talking about in this world, guys. I'm talking about the same exact opportunity that you are a part of right now. There are people making $100,000 a month to $1 million a month. There's levels. Why would I stop growing myself at 5K a month? That doesn't make any sense. Double down. In season 3, you're on the biggest blitz still. You're on another all-out massive action blitz, eliminating the distractions, focused on the goal at hand. You write a 90-day game plan down with your team, with the leaders that stuck around, and you double down on learning so you know you can continually pour into those leaders every single day. You set the pace, guys. Every single day, you set the pace in your organization. The speed of the leader is the speed of the pack. If you decide to get up this morning and be in a bad vibration, your team's going to be in a bad vibration. Don't think that they're magically going to just be energized. They need to hear from their leader. They need to hear from you. Your prospects that are talking to you. You're talking to prospects, and you just woke up in the worst vibration you could ever be in. Why would they sign up with you? Right? Your prospects, your team, everybody feeds off your energy. Wake up in the right vibration. You didn't read today? Your team's probably not going to read today. You didn't listen to audios? Your team's probably not going to listen to audios. Right? You didn't call your team? They're probably not going to call you. You didn't show 3 people today? They probably not showing 3 people today. What you do duplicates, y'all. You set the pace. The speed of the leader is the speed of the pack. And because of that, that means you need to think big. You need to be thinking big every single day. You need to get your prospects to think big. You need to get your team to think big. Guys, even when I'm talking to my prospects, I don't let my prospects have limiting beliefs. I don't let my team have limiting beliefs, right? I had somebody on my team today. They sent me a picture of their place, and they said, my place sucks. This place sucks. And I was driving, and I knew I was close to a really wealthy neighborhood. And I turned down the street, and I took a video of about 6 mansions. I said, what you talking about, bro? This is your house, right? I don't let my team have limiting beliefs. Where you are is not where you are. I know that's confusing. Where you are is not where you are. You need to be thinking about where you're going, always. You can't think about the bad situations. You can't think about the negative things. This person didn't join your team. This person quit your team. This person said such and such. This person did this. Who cares? If you focus on the negative, you get more negative. You focus on the positive, you get more positive. Law of attraction, guys. Focus on what you want. If you're focusing on, my back office says P150. My legs suck. I can't put somebody in. Your wish is my command. What you focus on expands. It's crazy, guys. I can tell when somebody's about to have a breakthrough in their business by the words that they speak, by the actions that they take, by the posture that they have. I just know somebody's business is about to take off by all of those things. The words, the actions, the everything. because I know the law of attraction. It works every time. The speed of the leader is the speed of the pack. The energy you put out is the energy you're going to get back. You put it out to your team, they're going to give it back to you. You put it out to the universe, it's going to give it back to you. So focus on the right activities and focus on, in season 3, blitzing again, but doubling down on the learning so that you can pour into your leaders that stuck around for you. And here's season 4. This is a short one. Season 4 is Thanksgiving to New Year's, and this is called separation season. And the reason why it's called separation season, because what are most people doing during the holidays? They're hanging out with family, right? It's family time. It's time to chill, time to relax. We've worked hard all year. Let's enjoy it, right? Which to a point is fine, right? I think time is short, right? Time is valuable. Obviously, like I said, my grandma passed away today, and time is short. But at the end of the day, you also need to know time is valuable and life is valuable. And if you're not getting every single thing out of this life, then you're not living anyway, right? For me, it's like, yeah, I can go spend time with my family, but we're all broke, right? I like back in the day when I was first building this business, when I first got started, I'm like, yeah, I didn't understand the law of attraction. So me speaking, we're all broke is not a very good thing to say, right? But in my mind, that's what I was thinking. And it did motivate me a little bit to get off my butt and work, because I was like, how can I go hang out with all my family when all of us are not where we want to be in life, right? I can go have Thanksgiving dinner with my family. I can go have Christmas Eve dinner with my family. I can open presents on Christmas morning. But here's where people get caught up. It's about quality, not quantity. See, a lot of people, this is what most people do during the holidays. Use your time wisely. Use your time wisely, guys. This is most people during the holidays when they're with their family. Your mom's like, get off your phone, spend time with us, right? And you're just like this the whole time. Why not spend an hour and a half, 2 hours? Turn your phone off. Undivided attention with your family for 2 hours. Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day. And you got another 22 hours in the day to grind. Right? People just choose they use their time poorly. Use your time wisely, guys. Use your time wisely, and here's what can happen. I want you guys to understand something that happens during the holidays. Holidays are very powerful. Here's why. Are people busy or free? Are they working, or what are they doing? Oh, they have off. They have off of school. They have off of work. Oh, they're free. So they're probably free tonight to hop on an overview, right? They're free. Or what are they doing? What are they doing? What did I just say everybody's doing during the holidays? Sitting on the couch doing what? So you send them a message. What are they probably going to see? Oh, this person messaged me. What's up? Anything to get out of time with the family, right? People are free. What also do people do during the holidays? They get bonuses and spend it on Christmas presents, right? So what do people have during the holidays? Money. They're going to spend that money on Christmas presents. You might as well catch them before they do, right? So here's what I need you guys to understand, that the holidays can be a big separation season for you, because while everybody else is chilling, you can be working. You can be hustling. Last year, I watched my entire organization, most of my organization, I should say, not my entire organization. Most of my organization, I watched them completely check out during the holidays. Completely check out. And I watched all my friends and family do the same thing, completely checked out of their jobs, whatever they were doing. And you know what I did on Christmas Eve? I was sitting in that beanbag chair right there. I was sitting in that beanbag chair for 4 hours, from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. And I messaged about 600 people on Christmas Eve. And you know what happened Christmas Day? weirdly enough, because I sent out 600 messages, I had a lot of responses and a lot of messages to respond to when I woke up Christmas Day. And what ended up happening while everybody was hanging out with family Christmas Day, I put in 6 personals. Christmas Day, I put in 6 personal enrollments because I chose to make the holidays my separation season. And what ended up happening, 10 days after Christmas, I hit P5,000. I hit P5,000 during what people say is one of the slowest times in this business. You know why? Because instead of saying, oh, it's the holidays, I said, oh, it's the holidays, right? And so just know, guys, that if you can use these seasons properly, if you know how to master these seasons every single part of this year, you'll not only win for 30 days, 60 days, you'll win for years. You'll win for years knowing everything that I just taught you. Season 1 and 3, those are the blitz seasons. Those are where no distractions at all, 0, right? I'm talking about like my dad calls me for brunch. I'm like, dude, sorry, right? Like, I'm good. Somebody asked me for a play date with my son. I'm like, nope, my son's busy, right? My son's sick. Sorry, can't hang out, right? Like 0 distractions during season 1 and 3, right? And then 2 and 4 is all about not second guessing yourself. Don't second guess yourself. Don't second guess the system. Don't second guess the company. Don't second guess your goals. Double down on your strengths. Attack your weaknesses during season 2 and 4. And you're going to weed out the weak and harvest the strong. And you're going to develop some strong bonds with those leaders. And, if you're always leading from the front, you're always committing to your business every single day, you're going to be able to build a massive organization and crush this thing long term. So I appreciate you guys for hopping on here. As always, if you have any questions, reach out to me. My Instagram, I'm going to put in the chat here, AJJ100. If you guys don't already follow me, there it is. And yeah, guys, master the seasons. If you can go back through your notes and really think about, what you need to do at every single point of the year and just master it, focus on it, double down on it. I promise you're going to win long term. I promise you. But it's staying consistent. I've stayed consistent for 6 years. That's why I've gotten to where I'm at. Some people do this for 6 weeks and they're like, or 6 months even. Some people do this for 6 months and they're like, oh, AJ, how do I get to where you are? I'm like, dude, 6 years. 6 years. I've gone through what you're going through right now for 6 years. Come to me after 6 years. And if you're not where I'm at or higher, I promise you we will have a talk. But I highly doubt that. You guys are going to be light years past where I'm at after 6 years. With this company, this opportunity, what we have going on, man, I'm excited. And if you guys aren't going to be in Dallas, change your plans. Get to Dallas. Do whatever it takes to be in Dallas. Type some 7s in the chat if you guys are going to be in Dallas. I'm so fired up for that. Literally the top people in the company. Look at that. We got tons of people coming to Dallas. Let's go, baby. I'm so excited. So guys, don't second guess yourself right now. I know we're in season 2. I know a lot of people are frustrated. I know it's easy to look left or look right, but double down on your strengths. Strengthen your weaknesses. Find the mentor. Talk to them every single day. Find your running partners. Spend every waking second with them. And just do what you need to do every single day to win. And trust. Trust and believe. That's the biggest thing I can tell you guys. Trust and believe that it's going to work out. That's how you get to it. That's how you get to where you want to go. Just knowing and believing. Alex Morton talks about it as an unwavering belief. You get up and go to bed every single day and do what you need to do because you have an unwavering belief. By doing the actions, you're going to get to where you want to go. It may not happen a month from now. It may not happen a year from now, but your time is coming because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. So I love you guys. Appreciate y'all. If you got any questions, as always, reach out to me, ask. And I appreciate you for hopping on here. I'll see you guys next week on Tuesday Night Thrive. Peace.